What's going on, everyone? It's me, favorite person in the world, Chris Hernandez, and we're back with another episode of
Should Your Kids Play?
And today, we're talking about Path of Giants. I don't usually like straight-up puzzle games, but this game's artwork really draws me in. Path of Giants is a puzzle adventure game where you get to control 3 explorers who are making their way through an icy mountain filled with puzzles. Players have the ability to swap between explorers at any time, which becomes important as the puzzles get more difficult. You will encounter levers and buttons that can only be accessed by a specific explorer. Honestly, there's a lot of critical thinking involved as well, as the puzzles get more and more difficult. The game is a great take on puzzle games and it's well worth playing, especially if you're buying it for your kids. The cute characters and simple click and play gameplay make the game easy to pick up and hard to put down. Now, how much time will you spend playing this game? Path of Giants is a rather short game. The average time to beat the game is around 2.5 hours. However, there are certain mechanisms to gameplay that you don't realize off the bat when you start playing the game. There are actually hidden coins and artifacts that are scattered throughout levels, and if your kid is a completionist, they're going to probably want to make their way back around for another playthrough to try and collect everything. So this would put you around 5 hours of potential gameplay that you get out of this game. Now, it's really up to you whether or not you want to spend money on a game that only has up to 5 hours of gameplay, but I think it's definitely worth it. But again, the final decision's on you. Now, what about the social component? Path of Giants is a single player game, so there is no social component for this one. Now, how about the cost? Path of Giants is available for PC, Mac, Switch, Android, and iOS devices. On Android and iOS, you can catch Path of Giants in each respective app store for $3.99. For PC and Mac, you can grab a copy of the game via the Steam store for $8.99. And then finally, on Switch, you can grab a copy from the Nintendo store for $8.99. So what about the rating? What's the final approval? This one is an easy one. I definitely say the game's for around 6 and up. You could even do 5 and up if you wanted to. The game's art style will be loved by all ages, and the puzzles will really help with building that critical thinking. So this is a short one. It was a really easy review to do. Please don't be afraid. Drop a like, drop a comment, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what games you want to see next. If you want early access to content, remember, drop into the description, visit my Patreon link, and subscribe, and you'll get access either days earlier or hours earlier to content that's being released. Also, you can just go ahead and subscribe to my Patreon for free for any free updates that go on. I posted my content calendar over on Patreon, so that's there as well, so you know what to expect each week. If you'd like to leave a tip, you can also drop into the description, and you can visit my Flattr. And there you can leave a tip for whatever content you like most, whether it is the podcast, it's the YouTube channel, or it's the blog. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.